Hi all. So I was sitting there the other day and I'm working on my little sanding block, sawing block. I got this from Micromark or somebody. You mount this to your bench or wherever, and it's got a rubber block. I bought this thing in 2003 maybe, and I really wish I knew where I bought it, and I just can't remember. But the plastic rubber is finally, it's getting kind of brittle. It breaks down, as we all know. And it's contaminated to pieces a little bit, and I need to find a plan B, and I couldn't figure it out. And so at first I was like, wow, I'd really like something round, but what would I make it out of? Well, Craig Dabbler makes a oven-based molding unit for taking lost wax molds for shooting waxes. And it's round. And what I did is I took some of his molding silicone, and I took progression of dowels, and I wrapped them in aluminum foil and set them in the frame in there. I didn't fill it. I just did it from one side. I put these in the base. I wrapped, started with the big one in the middle and then two of each of the sides. You can do whatever you want with it. But wrapped it in aluminum foil, put a little piece of tape on it just to hold it in place. And so what I ended up with is a non-marking, irregular faced sanding block to do whatever. If I do a lot of asymmetrical work, and sometimes I just can't get the right angle. And I do a lot of my pen, I use a mounting block. Everybody, there's always something behind your pen you're gonna hit, and I just can't follow through and whatnot. So that's the first one I came up with. And Craig Dabbler's a very ingenious man, and check him out at DIYcasting.com. And then I kind of went on to use other molding materials, Castaldo molding, and that's when this is my frame into one of his rounds, and he does make a rectangular frame now. But a standard mold is about the same size as my block. But I really like having that face. And then I figured out I can cut it. I've monkeyed with this a little bit, but this is just jewelry, so I think I can't tell you what size. It's a 2301. It's an 04 blade. And what I'm going to do is cut my face on it. Oopsie. And my idea is actually to put something in the mold to make one proper, but have a replacement. But you could secure this anything into anywhere, but that's you got that to do with whatever. But for $1.50, you have a unit you can drill into. And I'll go into my wood, but sometimes I just don't like it, especially with some of my smaller bits, because I go through them anyway, and I don't need to go through extra. But I'm a big fan of using a soft filing block. So, and there you go, a homemade, two different kinds of very cheap homemade non-marking sanding blocks.